Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mic check, mic check. You good? Good. Sure. LED box.
That's good.
Four. We starting on 4? Hey. Gotcha. Live from the KHOU 11 studios and streaming on KHOU 11 Plus, your news starts now. Thanks for joining us for this digital newscast. I'm Marcelino Benito. We're streaming live now on KHOU 11 Plus. Up first tonight, San Jacinto County residents are returning home after being under voluntary evacuation orders following a chemical spill. It happened Friday morning along FM 1725. Authorities say a driver of an 18-wheeler somehow lost control and flipped the truck on its side. That driver died. TxDOT officials say more than 1,000 gallons of sulfur dioxide spilled out of a ruptured tanker, causing dozens of homes to be evacuated. Now, as of this morning, San Jacinto County emergency management officials say residents are safe to return home. Crews have been working around the clock to secure the area, monitor air quality, and clean up any remaining debris and affected soil. However, the crash site on FM 1725, which is between Gale Haven Road and FM 3081, remains closed for now as hazmat crews continue cleaning up. Officials also confirmed that the 18-wheeler involved has been removed. While air quality readings show it's safe to return to that area, if people in the area notice unusual smells, they should call the CTEH hotline. That's 346-589-6717. Crews from Operation Safe Home will come by and do additional air quality testing inside your home. All right, let's talk weather now on this gloomy Saturday evening. Taking a look over downtown right now, covered in what looks to be some low clouds and drizzle out there. Meteorologist Pat Kavlin joins us tonight. So, Pat, the question is more rain on the way?
Yeah, we are going to see a pretty long stretch here, unfortunately, of rainy weather, especially starting as we get into tomorrow. And then it will kind of ebb and flow into at least the first half of the week before things pick up again by Thursday and Friday. Wet ground out there and wet roads thanks to, as Marcelino just mentioned, some spotty drizzle. Live look out towards the Med Center, 62 degrees. So a big difference from where we have been temperature-wise, but this is actually closer to where we should be this time of year. We should be in the mid 60s, still 2 degrees below that, but a lot closer than where we've been. Woke up though to 33 degrees this morning. We will not be that cold for a long time now as we go at least through the next 7 days. Sunset coming up tonight at 5:53. A lot of cloud cover out there. Any spots of green that you see indicate those spots of drizzle, that lighter rain. That's going to be with us here all night long on the wider shot. There's not a lot going on. You can't really see any big storms or heavy bouts of rain out there right now. That will change though as we get you into tomorrow. It's a rainy day tomorrow, especially for the afternoon and the evening. If you're someone that partakes in Sunday Fun Day, you definitely want to be indoors for that tomorrow because, again, it just will be a wet day for the entire area. We stay unsettled getting into the upcoming week, and then we're tracking a stormy end of the week, Thursday and Friday, talking about bouts of heavy rain and the potential, again, for some stronger storms not out of the question. Numbers right now, 56 in Katy, 55 Tomball, 54 Rice Military, and at NRG, same for Hobby, 55 at Bush. 54 in Baytown and Huntsville, 59 Columbus, 60 in Wharton, 61 Palacios, 60 Angleton, and 57 right now in Galveston. So through the overnight, mainly cloudy, some areas of drizzle not out of the question. That system works in for tomorrow. We'll see periods of rain, could be heavy at times. There is a low end flood threat across the area. I think it's mainly just going to be for some street ponding, some higher water spots on the roadways. Bayous, though, not going to be an issue. Obviously, they're running pretty low right now. And then as we get you into Monday, it's mainly dry, but it's still cloudy. As that system moves off to the east, it stays close enough, the tail of it stays close enough that it'll keep a few clouds in our direction again for the start of the week on Monday. This is the pattern that we're starting to work into though as we get into this week. Notice all of the warmer colors here. That indicates temperatures that will be above normal. It's a big flip from where we've been so far this month. The cooler weather now staying off towards the western half of the U.S. But as a meteorologist, when you see this kind of a split with cooler weather to the west and warmer weather to the east, that kind of rings a bell because that is the pattern that sets us up under a rainy and stormy stretch of weather. And it looks like that's what will happen for us as we go through the next few days. Up to 90% chance for downpours and storms tomorrow. Monday we catch a break, and then it's back Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And again, it's Thursday into Friday that we're tracking our next chance for some more significant weather. So we just showed you that jet stream pattern, again, how it kind of dips in the west and rises in the east. Well, that kind of helps to bring in these upper level storm systems. So by Thursday, we see that happening, and that brings a lot of rain into the state here with this cold front. And then with that front, moving in, there is definitely the potential for some heavy rain and some flooding, but it's a severe storm threat as well if all of the ingredients can kind of line up. So it's Thursday into Friday after tomorrow that we're really going to be keeping a close eye on. Mid-50s for the overnight, 56 in the Heights, same for Edo, 55 for Dyersdale, 56 for Micawah, 55 Copperfield. We'll do 53 in Tomball, 56 in Pasadena, and then 51 for Huntsville, 55 for Galveston, and 58 in Angleton with some spots of drizzle. For tomorrow, 68 in the Heights and Aldine, 69 for Alameda, 68 Copperfield, 64 for Cypress and Tomball, 68 for Alcott. We'll make it to 70 in Bay City, 60 though for Huntsville, 67 in the city with off and on periods of rain. All right, so here's a 7-day forecast. Again, it's a rainy day for tomorrow, up to 67 degrees. Not quite an alert level day just because the flood threat's low. We're not talking about severe weather, but it will definitely be an impactful day for us. 62, we catch a break from the rain on Monday, and then more showers start to work in for Tuesday and Wednesday. We're back to 70 degrees on Wednesday. The 2 days that we want you to keep in the back of your mind for later this week will be Thursday and Friday. It looks like a rainy day for us on Thursday and then a stormy day potentially for Friday. No outlined severe threat yet. It is something that we'll be watching. Good news though, next weekend Marcelino looks really nice. Temperatures in the 70s with lots of sunshine for Saturday.
All right, Pat, thanks so much. New tonight, a Houston man is accused of sending a special needs 4-year-old to school with a loaded gun in their backpack. According to an email from Jessup Elementary Principal Ryan Pavone, this happened on Thursday after an early childhood teacher found the gun in a student's backpack during backpack checks. Pavone said this was immediately reported to campus administrators and Pasadena ISD police. According to Pavone, the student's parent told district police they accidentally left that gun in the backpack and the child didn't know it was in there. Now, according to court documents, 30-year-old Jonathan Alexander Polio was arrested that same day after dropping off the child. He's being charged with endangering a child. The state requested a bond of $25,000. Polio is due back in court on Monday. Tonight, a man is dead after Texas City police found his body in the Showboat Pavilion fountain this morning. Authorities say the man was 43 years old and have identified him, but are not releasing his name at this time. Investigators say there's no indication of foul play or any ongoing threat to the community. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Texas City Police Department. Tonight, Houston police are investigating a shooting that left 2 men injured. This happened just after 2 a.m. at the intersection of Hadley and Milam. Police say a man and 2 women approached the 2 victims, asking to borrow one of their phones. They say moments later, the man pulled a pistol and fired off at least 4 rounds, shooting at the 2 men. The suspect even pistol whipped one of the victims. Both were rushed to a nearby hospital and are expected to be okay. The 3 suspects then took off in a truck.
We have good suspect leads. We did recover a phone out here, and we're reviewing the cameras here in downtown.
Lieutenant Salazar goes on to say that he's confident they'll be able to narrow down the suspected shooter within the next few days. Tonight, the search continues for a man who escaped police custody at a hospital in Belleville. That's about an hour northwest of Houston. Here's a look at the man that's wanted. His name is Salvador Salcido. The Waller County Sheriff's Office says he was arrested on several warrants, including sexual assault and assault of a police officer. But when he was taken to jail in Waller County, he complained of illness and was then taken to the Belleville Hospital. If you see him, call 911. President Donald Trump ordering a late-night purge of government watchdogs in a move that's alarming even to some Republicans. As CBS's Christian Benavides reports, this comes on the heels of the confirmation of 2 of his cabinet picks.
In an unprecedented move, President Donald Trump overnight fired more than a dozen federal inspectors general. The IGs are considered an independent check on abuse of power, tasked with investigating misconduct in federal agencies to assure it doesn't take place.
One more example of a lack of respect for rule of law.
These firings are Donald Trump's way of telling us he is terrified of accountability and is hostile to facts and to transparency.
The move is likely to result in legal challenges. In a letter by the Inspector General of the Small Business Administration, he wrote that he does not believe the actions taken are legally sufficient. Federal law requires Congress to receive a 30-day notice and case-specific details. Even Republican Chuck Grassley demanded further explanation from President Trump, writing in a statement, "There may be good reasons the IGs were fired. We need to know that." President Trump is in Las Vegas to tout his proposal to eliminate taxes on tips after visits to storm and fire-ravaged North Carolina and California Friday, where he said he was considering dismantling FEMA and possibly shifting more disaster management responsibilities to states.
You don't need FEMA. You need a good state government. And when you have a problem in Los Angeles, or when you have a problem even in the state of California, you have your own, essentially FEMA. You fix it yourself.
Nomination is confirmed.
On Saturday, Kristi Noem was confirmed as Secretary of Homeland Security. That was on the heels of the confirmation of his Secretary of Defense pick, Pete Hegseth. Hegseth and Noem are likely to work closely together on Trump's mass deportation efforts, which have gotten underway this week. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
As President Trump's deportation plans begin to take shape, immigrant communities are facing fear and uncertainty. Right now online you can find what Houston area educators and school districts are saying about the new immigration policies. Just head to KHOU.com for more details. Today, a group is working to keep young people from becoming victims of violence. Youth Conflict Resolution hosted a seminar in the 3rd Ward. Some of the speakers shared their own experience with violence to hopefully keep others from following a similar path. Organizers say they want to teach kids about solving problems without violence.
We're showing the young youth that they actually have an opportunity to make change and make life decisions. Right now is a pivotal time in their lives where they can actually make right decisions, and those decisions will impact them in the future.
The crowd heard from community leaders, including Houston City Council members. Organizers say they have different chapters performing seminars around the world. Tonight, we are counting down the days until the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo kicks off. Check out the line outside NRG Stadium this afternoon, where hundreds of people showed up for this year's job fair. Rodeo Houston is looking to fill several positions, including concession workers, cashiers, bartenders, carnival ride attendants, and security. If you missed out today, no worries. You can still apply online through their website. And as all that excitement is building up, concert tickets are just flying off the shelves. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo said they sold 15,000 more tickets on the first day compared to last year. And as of tonight, 5 concert dates are already sold out. Now that includes performances by Bun B, Karen Leon, Zach Top, Grupo Frontera, and Brooks and Dunn. Reba McEntire is also a hot ticket on opening night with only single seats remaining. And Journey tickets are going fast too, with over 65,000 sold. If you want to get in on the action, just head over to our website, that's KHOU.com, so you can grab your tickets before they are gone.
I'll be at Reba.
You already got your tickets?
I already got the ticket.
All right, I'll be at one of them. I don't know which one then. Thanks for joining us on this digital newscast. We'll have a lot more coming up at 10 tonight. We'll see you then.